Right, we might go work at Gaybay. I think that's what we're thinking. We talked to Timmy last night. And what we found out was pretty much what we thought. He's just looking to shove some business over to us. Yeah, that's it. Lexi, sorry. The dyslexia really hits sometimes. Yeah, I don't know what he's doing with his dinner party, but it's very sus. So we are... What song is it? We are probably going to... try and find a different song to listen to. We got some Brian Adams on the go. He's in his mechanic fit, and the importance of that is he needs to be wearing something that he can take the cut off, and not be like missing half his chest. Because when we work in the mechanic shop, we don't wear the cut, because mechanic shops are greasy and dirty places. You know, at least with the tow truck, he's just hooking up cars, but he's not around like grease and dirt and shit. As we do play it where when he's at the mechanic shop that it's too dirty to wear the cut. And then there has been a new motion on the docket that was filed yesterday for the transfer of the business, which we haven't looked at yet. We'll look at that when we get down to the when we get down to Gaybay. So we're going to try to do maybe an hour or two down here, something like that. It's only going to be a small stream, guys, because it's Thursday and I was at the cinema. I'm just back faster than I expected. How's your day going, actually? You having the crack? I did have a look at Twinsta before I got on the server, and again, shit seems to be just wild. Alright, Dervla. Use the cod as a rag? Oh, some League of Legends. A friend of mine tried to get me into that. We mainly played TFT because I was bad at League of Legends. So I'll throw all the money in. Throw all the money in. We'll take those 200 back, and we'll take another 200 back. Your vote of confidence is noted that I could ever turn my life around to be a League of Legends player. But I am but a humble potato. We're in the tow truck as well, guys, because Connor doesn't have access to any of his vehicles. They're currently being used for drug trafficking or weapons trafficking and or money laundering in one of them. So we are kind of stuck with what we got, and what we got mainly is little tow truck. That's normally the one that we have in Paleto. It's useful though, because if I stick around here, what do you call it? The locals kind of go crazy along there. Someone's turned the car around. Shout swear words. They're just normal swear words said in an Irish accent. I don't know where this multifunction device came from. Somebody left it in the tow truck, so I'm going to shove it back in the tow truck. I'm pretty sure I'm standing. No, I was about to say, standing exactly where. You mean Gallagher? I got the bit. Get the bit Gallagher or them. I don't have a lot of Irish. I do have some of it. I used to have a lot more when I was younger. When I mean younger, I mean like as a child. Our granny used to speak to us in Irish, and then we went to primary school, and they were like, "Yeah, this doesn't work for us. So can you stop them?" Which is a shame, but I've done lessons and stuff out there. Oh god, there's so many messages there. Let's get ads up. We put up the senior mechanic thing. Not that Connor's gonna do it. I'm an imposter? Yeah, pretty much. I don't know what colour they consistently go for. Let's go for gold. Fuck it. We'll jump onto the go-go's. Right, we will hang the cut up over here. We do need to go and get a bike though. Popped up there. I am gonna go get a bike because I hate not having the ability to keep one of those doors open. Yeah. Which dialect do you speak? Because obviously, my Irish is Gilligully, but with a bit of Connemara thrown in there every so often, depending on if I've been watching a lot of Ross Noreen. When I speak Irish, there's no Severus to like. There's no there's no real richness to it or anything out there, but. Ah, right. What? That's the way all languages go and stuff out there. The slang, but the English that I speak can confuse people because there's a lot of Irish grammar in the way I speak it. But that's true of most people in Ireland. They would say that you speak Hiberno English more so than like English. Like we'll have people come over from England. We're just going to borrow this bike. Yeah, you'll have people who'll come over. Oh, in fact, do you know what? I see a mountain bike. A mountain bike's much more fun. who'll come over for university and stuff out there, and they will struggle with the English that's spoken, which is hilarious given, the fact that we live next to each other, you know. Why can't I tow this? There we go. You can understand the way I spoke first time you watch the stream. Yeah, it's now my accent's very softened. You know, it's not as lilty as some Irish accents that you'll hear because I'm from what you would call the border, so it's a bit broad. And I've spent a lot of time away from where I'm from originally, so that has also like knocked a lot of the sing-songy and liltiness of my accent away. I know, can't trust border people, man. Oh, they're tricky. But it's still different enough, I think, where people aren't used to hearing it, that it can cause issues when you're just not used to it. The words and the phrases that you can choose, or just in the general way that you speak sometimes. I'm glad the longer that you stayed here, the easier I have become to comprehend. Let me do this. We can. This bike removed. Take Irish classes. And then you gotta be careful because what are they gonna teach you? That's the thing. What are they gonna teach you? Right, we got a bike stuck in the door. Yeah, people might knock it, but potatoes make a whole ass mean. Yeah, potatoes, a little bit of butter, beans and cheese. Just that's everything you need. Let's get a look at these text messages. So, Connor has now finally been added to the Plato's is for the gays group chat. He has been added. He got added to the old one once, and he left instantly. This is the community chat for Paleto. With Connor's excuse always being that he doesn't live in Paleto, so why would he be in the? Why would he be in Paleto for the gays? That wasn't actually that long ago. Yeah, well, we are stuck now. One because Miss Knight added him, and he wouldn't be as disrespectful as to leave it. But we are gonna have to mute it because I cannot. Oh, I don't. How the fuck do I mute? There we go. Right. That's so that people know that we're around, which they can already do because I'm advertising. Okay, what the fuck? The ballcock needs to go to jail so his sister Naked Posse can start posting. Oh my god. Connor's just very confused. Yeah, that was a different group chat as well. We're in this. I don't know. I might have Connor leave the orchard stuff. He was only ever in it to help out, but they seem to have a pretty decent setup. So I don't think he. Just like, you should check out the amazing ball cock on Twinstar. Oh god. We'll have to have a look at that stuff. Indies around. Right, let's see what's on the docket, guys. What's happening? Okay, I love how when I try and open it, it never fucking works. Let's see if he... Alright, well, it was just Adam Pierce entering. Oh, can you exit it? Well, we will see what's going on in the impound logs. No, that's just for... it was during all of the kidnapping to make sure that people were... If they were around, that people knew that they were around. Now it's kind of more, I'm around and available to do stuff for club if required. So it's kind of slightly evolved from what it was originally. Connor shoves his name in there all the time because he's like, well, yeah, I'm around. Oh, Imogen's been about. Yeah, I'm around. Please send me pictures of ballcocks. Right, 5 hours ago, incorrectly impounded. What we're doing now is we're just having a bit of a sleuth to see. Thomas, you're a cop. Oh, we'll just be sending this directly to Kelly. I kind of just I stream when I'm on the server to save the VODs, and for no other reason at all. To be fair, I'm around most days at the minute. I'm normally not around on a Thursday though. Exactly. It's always the fun bit is to go in and find the thing and send it to the owner. Oh, that's an interesting one. Unknown plate. I've never seen that before. Moda, have you ever seen that before? And there's no picture, so there's nothing to see. Yeah, how can I? So that's the thing. The system's automatic. I'll take a picture of that because even cars without plates show with the a plate. Also, cars that have been left out and have done that weird thing where they kind of turn local. They always show with the correct plate. Has that ever come up before? If I type unknown, what in the ever loving fuck is this? Hmm. Yeah, it's just interesting. There's no picture, so you couldn't even try and look up the plate. There been any movement on Corbyn's case? No, everything looks the same. Well, that was me grabbing Corbyn's state ID. Potato. Got that from yesterday. That was myself looking up stuff. So yeah. Oh, well, now we're stuck here. Well, my day was grand. I work from home today, so pretty chill for the most part. Yeah, no, home working's the best. I'm just gonna clean up the front of this place. See, I'm going into the office on Friday. Sometimes a fucking hateful job, but it should be quiet. I'm try and brush some stuff out here. Yeah, but at what cost, Indy? What cost are you awake? We'll pop the broom here. So what has been happening on Twins with Bullcock? What the fuck? Sometimes Twins is just an unholy landscape. Olive still tweaks me out a wee bit, so like I'm not sure. God, man looks like a serial killer. He has an unfortunate face. No, we have vanilla unicorn night. I want to type in there strippers can be serial killers too. Winston's already got there with the thumbs up. Because that's the thing. In Polito, we don't discriminate. Strippers can be serial killers too. Don't let your dreams be memes. What the... I wonder if that link actually goes anywhere. This is funny. We got serial killer tapes. Do we just pick them up? What do you do with them? I don't see my name. Hey, is it Ballcock? Is it Ballcock or is it Winston? No, it's just Ballcock. What? And I don't know how to stop it, guys. I'm just gonna mute that. What in the ever loving fuck? Right. What's this? It's got a rewind button. The ending with the Gauntlet Classic. Oh god, that's funny. That's a good bit. Amazing. Connor is just like, what the actual fuck? This man. What is this? No, that's the same thing that we just got. I wish you could make these pictures bigger without having to open your external link. Like it's just places with scenes. I like that he's taking the pictures through the mask, by the way. Because you can see the little outline. I'll drop a follow on that. This is disturbing. Why we gotten furries on Twinsta? Well, you know, just share the love. Maybe Sal wants to see a bald cock. God, I know exactly how Phoenix would answer that as well. What the fuck is CBC? Church of, of course, because nothing can start without some sort of cult. I twisted out about Gaybay being open. Yeah, I have before. Let's do that. There we go. That'll, that'll do. Yeah. Let's give these screens a bit of a clean. Yeah, clean things up. To be fair, do you know what I do when I hang out at Gaybay mostly? Is work on emotes. So if I go kneel and then I go, will he do it from there? There we go. Exactly. I'm working on more others. I'm working on a yap because I do that quite a bit. That's why I'm tabbed out most of the time. Let's stand back here and cook coke. Nope. I'm just rearranging tools. Exactly, Raspberry. We are putting some time into the Gaybay because Connor's getting the business. It's been filed. He talked to Timmy yesterday. Timmy set out his expectations. Um, which is nothing that Connor didn't already know, which is he is the manager on paper, or not the manager, the owner on paper, and nothing more, essentially. He's there to make sure the business license gets easily renewed. Now we need to stand closer like this, I think. Um, There's always all that he has expected, so it's not like he's going to go out. Exactly. You know, Timmy has said that he wants to retain doing staff pay and everything like that there, and Connor's all like, I will do whatever you would like, as little or as much as you need me to take on. But the spice was is Timmy and Connor were talking about Ivy, and Marcy was there, and Marcy just basically jumped into the conversation and started talking over Connor, which I'm sure they didn't mean to do. They were just trying to add an extra dimension on it, but Connor took. It's kind of the second time Marcy has just jumped Connor, and he's taken it as a slight because it's always happened with club members. So Connor's taken it a little bit thick, going that well clearly he's lower in her eyes because he's a consort. Because the first time she did it was when she called Corbin over the Talia stuff. And Connor's like, why did she call you? I was the one that had the gun out. If anyone was getting called, it should have been Connor. Um, so he was like, okay, well, clearly called Corbin because Corbin's a prospect and she's a hangy. And then obviously in that conversation, she's the hangy and Timmy's the patch. So Connor's a bit put out on that because he thought him and Marcy had a decently good relationship and a fairly decent understanding of, you know, they're kind of on the same playing field type thing. Uh, as in, like, he could be talked to. Like, if she had issues, he could be talked to. So he's very much gonna pull back a little bit, I think, with his interactions with Marty, which is annoying because I enjoy RPing with Mars. She's good crack. So actually, Connor's not starting his own business. Gaybay is owned by Timmy, who's one of the Osiris patches. Um, when Osiris and everything was kind of coming together with the first like cohort of people and the first businesses, which makes sense. You know, Marcy's big into the community. Um, Conor will help out in the community. It's more of a retroactive than a proactive way. You know, if someone tells him this thing needs to be done, he will go out and help with it. But he's not going to go out and find um an issue to fix the way Marcy does, because she's big into the community. Connor's just unfortunately not that very social. Yeah, it was brought up at church, so I'm surprised. Do you know what? It would not surprise me if Winston completely forgot about it. And his instructions to Connor was apologize, to which Connor was all like, "Yeah, if someone comes at me about it." uh, which is, I'm surprised Ivy hasn't kind of passed on to Bombay that, you know, if you ask Connor a direct question, like, I want to talk to you about something, he's very receptive. He's not going to bring it up himself. You know, Ivy could have been dropping pointed, subtle hints about her annoyance over Gaybay and everything out there. But Connor's not going to go out of his way to engage with that. See, we're at an impasse where Connor's waiting for Bobby to just be like, "Oh, I have an issue with you." Uh, so that's what he's waiting on, and Bambi's obviously waiting on the opposite for Connor to come up. It'll come to a head at some stage, more than likely, and Winston just like go apologize to her, and if he gets that direct order, he will. It just happened that Winston said go apologize, and then there was stuff that went on in Connor's personal life with Sal going away and stuff out there that he kind of just put it on the back burner. That, and he doesn't think he did anything wrong, unfortunately, Bombay or Raspberry, so he's not going to reach out to Bombay because he is petty. That was not how you spell tidy. So yeah, unfortunately, there are two people. That does not look like the way you would. It looks like a completely different word. So it's gonna take something driving it to a head, unfortunately. Oh, enjoy your alert mode. Because that's the funny thing. Is that when the day that Connor was at Gaybay drunk, he was asking Bobby about their events thing, and she raised it. But he was only half listening. So he didn't comment. Which is probably one of the few times that it could have probably come up naturally before someone's going to have to force it. That's the thing. Connor will speak pretty plainly if someone asks him a direct question. But other than that, he's just going to sit back and lurk. Like, he's got plenty of opinion on club shit that he would discuss with Liam mainly. but he would never voice to any of the patch members. And once Liam moves from consort to prospect proper, Connor will probably stop bringing those things to him, because Connor's very firm in where he thinks his place is in terms of the ranking structure of the club, which is, he's like a hangy plus. That's how he feels. So his opinions, thoughts, and feelings don't really get brought up to patch, because there's no point in his mind, because he's not a voting member. He can have an opinion on something, but the club is unlikely to listen to it, especially over patch members and their decisions or feelings or opinions on a piece. I probably chose a terrible time to open Gaybay as well. Let's play a game of how many mechanic shops are open in the county. Oh, well, there's Ramathon. That's where everyone is at the minute. There's Flywheels. There's Turbo Max. What in the ever loving fuck is happening in... There's nothing in Mirror Park. It's just there's a cluster of icons there. BJ's is open. Synthesize is open. Bean Machine is open. No, Vixen Charms. Interesting. Well, there's definitely people around. Pancake Parlor, thank God, because... Did Kiki take the ad down? Alright, let's go over here and... I can hear a dog. We may as well edit the ad to have it up on the map. Yes, I can also advertise the park and walk. I kind of want to steal the bike. Right, whose bike is this? Just find the idea. Since Connor saw Kiki rolling around on a bike, just having a bike in Polito is funny. Because even in real life, I would probably have just walked a park and walk to do anything and back to the plaza there. Let's advertise the park and walk. The park and walk is now in a different place in my fucking documents app than I want it to be, which is annoying. Because it used to be down next to Gemini. Alright, we're gonna go with yellow today. Because why not? Actually, we could try and do a terrorism on all of those mechanic shops, but most mechanic shops are associated with a gang. They're like food truck businesses. Mainly because most mechanic shops have a food truck. Which I totally get. It's very convenient to be able to get food and repair at the same time, but I have a tendency that if I'm going for a repair and there's a food shop there, we're going somewhere else for food. Right, we're going to park it this way to see if the person who owns this bike notices that it's in a different orientation when they come back. Who we worn with, Jazz? Possibly all of the other mechanic shops. There's no good place to put Connor. That's an issue. Do you know what? We're gonna sit here and lean against the car. There we go. He's out and about. Everyone. We're just gonna go to war. It will be interesting to see once OMC gets pulled into a proper war, because a lot of people in OMC, myself included, I don't think are massive shooters. Like, we have got numbers, but I don't think we've got big shooters. Obviously, you've got Occam's and Diode, and I'm pretty sure Kenny's a good shot. You know, Metro and Kenny's a good shot. From what I've heard about Sal, or from what Connor has heard about Sal's performance in shootouts, he is the definition of a bad shot. Connor has shot once, and it's when the Up and Adam crew turned up to the lot. So they jumped out of the back of a lorry, and Liam, Connor, and Corbin shot. I'm pretty sure Corbin got one, and then Liam and Connor got the other two. But Connor wasn't shot during that. Corbin was, though. I remember him having to go to the hospital. Yeah, Corey's a shooter. Do you know what I mean? Like, people who've been on RP servers before and have done kind of gang RP before, and play cop, tend to be better shots than the people who haven't. You know, I have never played GTA 5 before RPing on ONX, so that tells you my experience with the GTA shooting mechanics. And then I also, my game of choice is World of Warcraft, Stardew Valley. It's not Valorant or anything. See, that wouldn't surprise me that Bambi's a shooter. Connor shoots center mass and hopes for the best.
Hello, Connor.
Hello.
How's it going?
It's going.
That's good. The business transfer should be sorted soon.
Yeah, so Pierce has jumped in on it, so at least someone's looking at it.
Yeah. Usually only takes like 24 hours, maybe 48. Especially in like willing transfers.
Yeah, box ticking exercise mostly.
Yeah. Have you seen Indy?
I have not.
Okay.
He is awake though. Twinster told me that much.
Yeah. Alright, I'll let you repair Sydney's car.
Okay. Modo, we might need help with math. Connor's bad at math. Alright, Sydney, you looking at a different paint job?
Yeah, I'm just changing the blue because Kiki did the thing where the blue's my favorite and the green's her favorite, and she just did both. And I need to change the blue so I don't look like a marabouta.
Fair.
Yum.
Modo, generally, I'm gonna need your help with this because I don't know how to do this. Right, well, you have to bear with me because I've done this
That's fine.
twice under supervision, and then you're the first time I'm flying solo.
Okay.
Right. It's the labor cost that I don't understand. So it's just a respray. That's all it is. I charge the customer. Oh, I did that wrong, didn't I? I think this is how it goes. I charge you.
Yeah, I feel like you do like the paint cost and then what it costs for you to do it. 'Cause
Yeah,
it's usually
so
like two different things.
I take it it's a combination of the paint plus the respray then, yeah, for labor.
Sounds right to me from what I know.
Yeah, we know how to do that charge, and then it's the charge for. Let's go goes. Let's not do that. Oh, so it's just the two. So you don't have to do the paints. Okay. All right. So let's charge the customer. This is labor. Let me have a look in the fucking account. Yeah, that's labor.
Oh, can we also do window tint too? I don't know if that's an extra
Oh,
ticket.
that's gonna be an extra ticket now.
Well, don't worry about it. Don't worry. I'll do it next time. I'm not worried about it.
Yeah, no, my apologies. Like I say, I've only done this
No, it
twice. I
just.
think
No, you're good. You're good. I'm chilling.
Corbin handheld me through all of it.
Gotcha.
And that amount, and then what's your state ID?
16143.
Yeah, I think that's it. And if it's not right, I'll square the accounts up later because I'm a potato.
Yeah.
Perfect. Do you want to drive the Stratum, the Chopsagoi fast down to the docks with me, or do you want to hang about here?
I can hang here. I can hang here. I'm
Yeah.
chilling.
Nice.
Because I'm signed into Go-Go's anyway, so then if somebody wants food,
Perfect.
then I can get them food.
Yeah, Moda, if you can. It's just my brain hasn't done it enough to have it kind of like the process in. Like even with the oh my god, locals. The thing is, Connor uses Corbin for a lot of shit. He's all like, "Can you help me write this?" By rights, Corbin should be the manager at Gemini. Connor's just been there longer, and was the only option at the time, I think, when Timmy was kind of stepping back. We're bang on 80. We're going to get pulled over for this for going over the speed limit because the physics in GTA. Yeah, it's the mathing out of, what's what needs to be charged for. Because that's another reason why Connor makes people go and do state tow for about a week before he'll take them on at Gemini, is make all of your fucking mistakes while you're a statey so the company can't get sued. You know, and if you do towing for a week, not even if you're doing it every day, but you know, enough to have been considered a decent amount of logs, you're pretty slick with it. By the end, Connor is going to take about another. He'll probably have to do about 8 paints on his own, so about 10 paints in total, for him to be completely comfortable with the process, and so my brain can be all like, yes, this is what we do. And another reason why Connor often doesn't want to advertise for the paints, even though he's technically a senior and can. One, I would rather some of the other mechanics get paid for the paints. Connor's got a full-time job at Gemini. He doesn't need the additional money. And two, Connor hates going to the docks. So he doesn't want to have to go down and get the paint. Which is why I need to make a Crim or another character so I can go to parts of the island again that Connor just refuses to visit. Getting plushies for Gemini, which I think we've all kind of figured out that we like the name Caster for the plushie. So we're going to get 30 of those. We're going to make some ads for the Gemini business account. Get that burner twins to set up for it so we can advertise the plushies. Now that we have an ability to like you know, have a phone sit somewhere. Having the bloody safe has been great. Also, where do I go for these fucking ports? I'm pretty sure this is gonna... I go order ports? Perfect. Yes, I have an idea of what I want to do for Crim. I've got a bit of a background that I've kind of figured out. The issue that I'm having, Lexi, at the minute is trying to find a consistent voice for him. Because I don't want to just use my standard voice, but at the same time I find it difficult to do any other kind of voices. So I'm playing around with my speaking pattern more so than anything else currently. I thought I saw a cop car there. I tried Australian. Jesus, no. Someone might actually think I'm Welsh. I could probably try and just lay on a thicker Irish accent, to be fair. That looks like Indy's Phoenix. I know I could lay it on real thick now, and then it might be very complicated and hard for people to understand what I'm saying. But sure, boys, cheers now. We're just going to go do some crime. We'll go break into a house now, boys, aye? You lay it on like you're a big fucking farmer. The little doot that this horn does. Oh, you wouldn't be long getting a battering now, would you, boy? The only issue is that the word boy comes up a lot in farming accents. I can't really do a good Limerick accent or anything out there. Gracie would force me to become a cop. That's if you're trying to go a certain way with the accent, and then I could always ham up my natural border accent. But that would involve speaking with my family more, because it just comes out subconsciously then. So would you look at the water over there now? So you wouldn't be long getting frostbitten. It's just more of what Harold does, which is making weird noises on the end of your sentences. Right. Now I do this. And now I do this. And I receive the bucket of paint. Oh no, I could speak in that accent. The thing would happen with that accent is that I would just slip into my normal accent. That's the only thing. So that's what I've just been playing around with voices, trying to get a voice that I like. It makes sense for the character. Let's go through Death Omen's turf, because why not? See, that's the thing. You get all sorts of accents. If I could do a more nasally accent, I'd probably try and be from like Limerick, or you could talk slower, boy, and you take it in the right in the back of your throat, and you could sound like you're from the kingdom. You got short arms and deep pockets. I can't really do a Cork accent. Or you could really, British it up. Alright, bruv. Mate. You could make it into a real big Nordy accent, you're like. It sound like someone from Derry who probably indistinguishable to Americans, so that's probably not a good one. Or you could try and lean heavy into some Belfast stereotypes. I am never watching this VOD back, I'll tell you that much. I hate my own voice, let alone when I'm trying to do other accents. I'm pretty sure I can go in here and find the... I know Kelly. She wants to sue. It's that old thing, when you hear yourself back, you sound different on, audio than you sound in your head. So it's very uncanny valley. We're going to make a reference to Fly back. Yeah, Connor would be very much happy to help on that front. God. There's highway about. It's the locals. Like, how can I speed on this fucking freeway if I can't get by the locals? Why are we all white cars as well? Get away. That's a great horn. Oh my god, Lex. Why are you so murderous? Can't be murdering people at Kiki and Sydney's wedding. That comes after. Or if people show up and try and shoot up that wedding, there will be a murder. There's definitely going to be a murder once we find these fucking serial killers. Now, how does Miss Knight want the guests to arrive? On a trailer, perchance? Dragged by a buffalo? On the back of an MTL? Where they can all stand and drink? Which rule, Lex? Well, technically. Exactly. It depends on the mode of transport that they make us utilize. Because if we utilize the tow trucks, we will take jumps on them, and those people may or may not be secured. And the wedding, I think, is in like a month, or a little bit less than a month. God, I hate the Sugoi. I'm gonna put it out there. I struggle with finding a fucking gear to sit in where it doesn't just make this awful whining noise. It's been planned for like 3 months. thing is, the Segoy drives like it's on rails, and it can get up to like stupid quick speeds just by existing. And then we kind of need to, you know, not be going so fast that the locals just start appearing in front of us. And we got Queens coming around. We got Queens. Right, let's get you sorted now. Just going to grab this mask over here. There we go, all dark green.
Perfect. Thank you.
Yeah, no worries. I need to find a way to muffle my voice when I put the mask on. Now, if you need any repairs, I'm here. Right, let's do this while we go and look at what Moda sent us. That is perfect. If I was to say doing that, and they got a pearl, and they got neons, and they got tints. So then I charge what's in the labor column then? Is that it, Moda? Okay, perfect. And then obviously for charging, the parts are what's on the receipt. If I go in here. Yeah, the parts, and then the customer gets charged with the tax. Yeah. No, that's brilliant. I'd be adding a fucking... Let's star that. Add a shortcut. And also fucking... Also add a bookmark to it. That'll sit next to my... Imgur that is always open. Oh, so... Right. I look at this receipt. I can see that it was for a stratum and the parts are 350. And when I look at the charging, I can see that obviously they only had one primary on because the parts are 350. And then if I can see you doing something. Right. So if I got this receipt and it said 600, but they only wanted paints, I know that they've done it wrong. And they would need to redo it then, yeah? Perfect. Yeah, folks. Do need to hold on to that.
I'll be
They
back in a
love
little
that
bit.
guy.
Damn. I gotta go take my nap. Be back.
No worries. Don't exhaust yourself.
I have like a midday nap every day.
I'm pretty sure Paisley and Liam call it meetings. Connor's just insinuating that they're going to shag. Bye. Right. Let's look at emotes. Sure, you found all of the others. Oh yes, the laughing one. I do like the shared emotes. Because the funny thing is, Sal and Connor just use the hug. It's the hug challenge one. I have never used any of these, and I doubt I will. But I like that you can do a challenge punch. That's always been fun. Oh, is stick up finger guns. Yeah, stick up his finger guns. No, they do not use the romantic hug, because, good lord. The reason why we have got the bike there as well, guys, is because I like to move Connor around a lot, and I think I would drive you insane by just having the doors constantly open and close. Nah, they're very much together. You know, up to all sorts of weird, kinky shit in their hotel room. But they are very much not roommates. They are very much fucking. To do with his hands. And we're just chilling here. Yeah, definitely not roommates. That what do you call them? LGT and that will have been a good roommate, don't they? I do love the cinematic camera. Oh, that's not the way I meant to go. You could get on like you're a security camera. Is it black and white? No, it's just. Here we go. The Polito effect. Can we get it positioned in such a way? Ah, god damn it. I need to get it up on that. So if I turn it like this, and we go up, because you can get a fair distance away from them as well. If you think about it, you have this security camera over here. Okay, guys. Now we're just, now we're just creeping. What's going on in Polito today? I think it'd be funny if some of the ranger characters did like trail cams. But I can understand why you wouldn't, because they've got to respond to shit. But it'd be funny if they were doing like more wildlife release stuff. Or if you knew the wolves were gonna be around, you could have trail cams on the go. I love the cinematic camera, I think it's great. Miles away, who plays Harold and Stubble and all them, his use of the cinematic camera is just fucking superb. Who's in the Egyptian tomb? One of Osiris's enemies, more than likely. I know some of the detectives have done this kind of like CCTV in the corner for interviewing people. The best thing is you can also just now move your character around if you wanted. It's very difficult to move the character in a way when the camera isn't relative to them. Oh, there's definitely features in ONX that I don't make best use of. Like the video call feature is great. Especially for, you've seen it used on like block kidnap situations and other ways, like calling. I'm pretty sure people have called like 911 with the video camera. Also, Damien just texted us there. Yes. So if I was to do K and then no, well, I moved him instantly out of sight. But let's see. If I set the camera like this and then press K. The relative angle. So you could have an over-the-shoulder view, I think, as well, like that. No, I just stuck it. I think I need to do K again. So it's a different angle that you can get on it. And you can just drop it off and you can walk into the sunset. How far can we go? And you press K again. You can even do it if you've what do you call it? You do you do your zoom. You can do the weird zoom out like that, so everything forced perspective. I like doing that for the zoom in. Or you can, so say you went up and you did this and you hit K. Now look at the absolute travesty that you've got going on here. Is Connor on drugs? Are we all on drugs? And then you can zoom straight back into him. The long selfie stick. Yeah, I know some people have got like a preset where when they get into the car, it centers the camera like in between the two front seats. So it's kind of like a better first person view. But at the same time, let's figure out, how do you do the cross-legged sit? It's meditate, isn't it? And then how do you get the hands down? It's a weight. Is it? No, it's not that weight. I love how sassy that weight is. I think it's weight 13. Weight 3. Oh god, I think it's weight 3. Nope. Probably weight 2. That's the thing. Connor often just, yeah, or idle. How do you change it that when your character, so is it just idle? Yeah, so Thomas Hallion must be doing that on a keybind or something. And so has Sal. Sal has started doing that. Who is in that car? I need to actually set this up on a hotbind. Nope, we don't want to do that. We should be doing this in the shop. Quickly, god damn. Where the hell is this? Oh, it's the power station. It's Mara. Hey, Mara.
Connor. How's it going?
It's going.
That's good. I wanted to ask you, you have Wade's number, right?
I think so. Give me 2 seconds.
Yeah, I wanted to get in touch with some people at Stick and Poke, and I know he works there, but I don't have his number.
Let me see if he's around. It's not that I don't trust you or anything more. I don't like people giving out my number without asking permission, so I don't do it to others.
No, yeah. Yeah, no, I appreciate it. I looked in the directory, he wasn't around, so I appreciate you doing that for me.
Yeah, because if not, I'm happy to text him your number. Say that you're looking to get someone at Stick and Poke.
Oh, yeah, that works too. Like, if anything, I prefer that actually, yeah.
Yeah. I don't think he's around. I'll text him.
Yeah. He already knows that I was looking for the Stick and Poke people. I wanted to get some, I don't know, run some custom tattoo ideas that I wanted to get done to my stumps. Figure I lost something. Why not add something to my body to, I don't know, even the balance or something.
Is that how you spell tattoos?
I don't know how to articulate it in a cohesive way. I don't know, I just feel like it'd be good. Think of it as, oh, I got this meaningful thing, as opposed to just, oh yeah, that's where my legs used to be.
Okay, you know, if you're going to be bionic, be real bionic. I'm going to make food for someone. I'll be back.
That's what I want, but I'm on a wait list to be bionic. Sad. One day, though. One day. But thank you. I gotta pick up something, but I'll be back in a bit.
Yeah, no worries. Well, I'm just hanging around the shop.
Hell yeah.
Hey,
hell
buddy.
yeah.
Hey there, how you doing?
Doing well. What can I do you for?
Could I just get an on the go with Dino Nuggies and a soda float, please?
Yeah, you want extra caramel in your soda float?
Go on then.
Actually, you may as well. You come all this way. God, Connor struggles with this so much. Why you struggle with this? How's your
How's it
day
been for you
going?
today? Oh, not too bad. Bit of a longer one. Been out of my apartment for 7 or 8 hours, so just about to head back to the taxi.
Hey, you know, that's good going. What's the taxi life been like?
Couple of jobs, just driving around otherwise, spent some time at Ramathon. Can't complain too much, it's helping me get on my feet having just flown in last week, so...
Yeah, no, I get that. The taxiing's good for it, you know. If you get your CDL, you can also do tow, I'm pretty sure.
Yes, I've not looked into that so much. I just found or spoke to somebody who sort of knew about the taxi side of things, and that's been quite easy just to pick up myself. Don't quite know how all the toll stuff works yet, so just, you know, starting with the taxi and we'll see where we go from.
Yeah, no, I get you. Yeah, no, I'm tow by trade mainly. I'm just helping out the mechanic shop at the minute.
Gotcha.
Well, you're lucky. They have revised the tow code to be much more readable and accessible to new people.
Yeah, I had to go through that for the CDL, and I hear it was a lot different, even not that long ago.
Yeah, well, you know, a good wee money earner, but taxi's a good wee money earner too. You get you round. You get anything you're aiming towards? You know, any kind of long-term employment, or you just find your feet?
I mean, finding my feet at the moment, I'll end up doing something at some point, I'm sure. But for the moment, you know, getting myself stable, I've grabbed an apartment down at the Red Garage. You know, wanting to get my own car, so I'm not reliant on the taxi being the only thing I've got to get around without getting a rent. and then see where we go from there.
Yeah, you know you can get we rental cars as well out of PDM. You don't have to be in the taxi to run the taxi.
Oh, didn't know that. That I didn't know.
Yeah.
Because it just says that you have to return it to get paid, so I just kind of had assumed at that point there that you needed to be in it.
Yeah, no, what you normally do, and it's a similar thing if you ever do state tow. If you clock on with Betty down at the tow lot, or just I can't remember the fella that runs the taxi depot, you know, ask him to give you the vehicle out, and if you've got your own, just be like, "Cheers, buddy," and give it back to him there and then.
Gotcha. So give it back, but don't clock out and then use even like the rental to use it
Yeah,
there. Gotcha.
exactly. What's your state ID, buddy?
So it is 20284.
Because he's new. Right, you should be getting that charge now.
That should be it there for me.
Perfect. That's your food on the tray there. You can feel free to, sit in one of the booths to eat it, or,
Oh, brilliant.
you're busting to get back to the city. But yeah, it's the same with kind of any of those state sponsored jobs. If you ever do delivery or anything out there, you always got to make sure that you return the vehicle before you tell them that you're done
Like
working.
clocking. Yeah.
Weird chicken nugget.
I had an issue today where it was like the first time that I'd been around at about sort of 1 o'clock in my head. Didn't
Hmm.
realize it was coming, so was driving around, and then suddenly, everything went
no.
blank for about 10 minutes because I didn't even think about it.
What happens? You gotta keep an eye on those weather warnings.
Oh, absolutely. I'm usually working in my apartment at that point, so first time that I've actually been out and about, and it was like, oh, that was what time it was. That's what they were talking about with those weather.
Yeah, where'd you get stranded then after the rains come through?
Just by hookies. So
Oh, that's not so bad. I think the first time
Not
I
so
ever
bad.
got caught in the rains, I was up Cassidy Trail without a gun. So that was an
Ooh.
interesting experience,
Yeah.
dodging wildlife.
yeah. So question for you, just because you said you were talking about doing tow yourself. Obviously, you
Mhm.
quite often see if you're looking at the directory. Obviously, there's these tow companies, but you can do sort of independent tow as well. Just sign on it a lot, pop yourself up for like state towing directory for that. Or how does that
Yeah,
all
pretty
work?
much. Yeah, you've got
Gotcha.
two sets of tow in the state. You got state tow, where you obviously you pull your wage with Betty out of the lot. You
Yeah.
tow in and out to just off. What's the street called? Down by Roy
I
Lowenstein.
gotcha. Yeah.
But if you got tow logs and you enjoy it, you can always approach one of the private lots. I work for
Then
Gemini.
approach
I'm
one
one
of
of
the
the
private lots.
managers.
Gotcha. Good to know.
But we don't
Well, let me
take
pick this
people
up.
on. Okay.
Hello. No worries. Where are you?
You gotta get the job. So you should just be rude and just answer it.
Just in Plato, so I'll be there in a couple minutes. No problem.
No worries, Lexi. Thanks for stopping around.
Well, that's me got a job before head back, but that's good to know.
Yeah, perfect. But yeah, most lots won't take you until you've got some kind of towing logs, and that's only because they want to see what kind of tow person you are. There's two types of tow people in this city, and it's very obvious very quickly which category people fall into.
Fair enough. I mean, reading through like the tow code and stuff like that, is it like some of them will just go, "Oh, I can technically tow this, so I'm going to tow it."
Nah, it's more hunters and gatherers.
Ah,
Some people like hunting for personal cars. Some people just like gathering up locals.
fair enough.
But yeah, no,
I mean,
the
I don't
the
see the
different
point.
lots of different cultures, I would say.
Fair enough. I've got you. I'll catch you later.
No worries, mate. Have a good one. I'm gonna put Connor in the Gaybay area over here. And then we're gonna try and add an emote. Let's see, where's my touch portal? What in the ever-loving fuck was that? Is that Diode on his bald cock? No, that is is that a clown? Motherfuckers. Corbin with his yes bosses. I saw that, you motherfuckers. Can charge him for it. He's lucky he's Connor's president. Anyone else would have just been like... He sounds like he wants to be a cop. I'm not gonna lie. People who don't kind of automatically say what... Not automatically, but don't give an indication of where they're going, that they're just finding their feet, are normally people looking to be cops. You never know. How's things going, Sydney?
Not too bad. I'm contemplating this new chicken nuggets recipe that I just found, and I don't know how I feel because it's in a weird book that shouldn't have chicken nuggets in it. Because it's a, national Mexican fast food chain, and it has chicken nuggets. So I'm debating that. And then there's also this sauce that they recommend with it, and it's very interesting.
I'll just go over and been silent. Take it they looking at another menu refresh, or you just spitballing ideas with Kiki?
No, it's just like at home recipe stuff. Stuff to eat at home,
Oh, fair.
Yum. You doing okay?
Yeah, no, I'm doing grand.
Okay.
Lies. He is doing okay though. Just big chillin', just putting some hours in at Gaybay, just so name's in the books,
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, well, there we go, Judy calls.
Oh, yeah. 2 people back to back.
I know, make bank. Yeah, folks.
Hello.
Hello.
Is it just the car that needs sorted, or the bike as well?
It's both. Put them on my state ID 9650 for both.
Yeah, no worries. I'm just gonna look at the bike there. Your little vehicle there I found over at DPPD but 2 days ago, just parked randomly there.
Oh.
So I don't know if someone had tried to steal it on you or whatnot, but
Weird.
yeah, I just dropped it back to your place in case you're wondering why it was in an unusual place.
Oh, I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Sometimes the local tow is a bit weird.
Oh yeah, it's all that salt water. Just makes them mad. Interesting. I think the 5G just got real thick. Give me a second. I'm just gonna give my phone a quick restart.
No, you good. Oh, mine is also being really slow. What the fuck?
Yeah, it's the mountain signal. Times the radio waves just really won't come over. Isn't this interesting?
My phone's broken.
Yeah, mine is too. I think there's no signal.
Yeah.
There we go. It's 65, and then it's on site. Alright, let's give this a spruce up.
Thank you. Oh, well, it looks like the sirens have the Venetian back again.
Did they get it back?
Yep.
Ew, all brand spanking new on the bike.
Thank
And with the
you.
car. What issues are we having with the car? Or does it just need a tune up?
That
It's got
and
some exterior
well,
damage. There's
yeah.
a door that might be missing.
And I think this one might be kind of falling off the hinge a bit. But that's about it.
Let's have a quick look here. Oh yeah, no, and you
Window
definitely
things
need a
on
new
the
door
back are
here.
coming out.
These tools here.
Anybody need food or anything?
Yes, please.
Yeah.
Go and grab some.
Let me just get this new door on. Yeah, I definitely know how to do body work. Let me just grab this thing out of my pocket. I definitely know cars. This isn't like my third day.
Oh no. No.
This is supposed to have a flux
You'll be alright. You'll
capacitor.
get it. I mean, if you want to put a flux capacitor in it, that's fine. Time travel.
No,
and all
no,
that.
this is an interesting diagram. Oh no, that's an oil. That's an oil tank. Oh, fair enough. Right, let's get a look at this engine.
It's gonna go to 8444.
I don't know, man. I think you've already got something here. That's very flux capacitor looking like. You'd see if you have any extra buttons on the dash.
Might be. Might. Was there any extra buttons, Marnie?
What?
Any other buttons? Extra like hidden buttons that we can push, like when we get to 88, like.
Oh. You have a
Hmm.
starfish in here.
Yeah. We Vespucci, you see.
You know, you've been
Next to
down
the
on the
beach.
beach. Well, you know, fair enough.
Yeah.
You know, he's out now. And that should
Good
be
job,
everything
good job.
all fixed up.
I'm gonna go park this.
Sweet.
Did you get food, or do you require food?
The lovely individual that's currently in there is making us
Oh no, perfect. Right, we're trying to get better at the mechanic roleplay. That's that's a work in progress, guys. Okay, it's definitely a work in progress. Repairs are that price, are they, or have I just been charging wrong? I did it wrong. Well, fuck it. Can I transfer money into the GoGo account? Wallet ID. It's $20. And I think I forgot to put the state ID in that second one. Oh, getting all things wrong. Did it not last long because they're dead, or if because they've just gone down and taken a picture because the other ones went to bed? So he's now. It's Amy, isn't it? Did they go to bed? Because they're not in prison, which would imply that they haven't been shot down and arrested for gang related. Yeah. What emotes do I have? I've got this emote to like pull a door over. We got a big magnifying glass that we can pull out if we really need to look at something. Which I think is hilarious. We got our blowtorch. Sorry guys, I'm just fiddling with my ability to add in some more emoting stuff. What kind of things happen in a mechanic shop? You check the oil, check tire pressure. What else do we need to check? I'm pretty sure. Like, let's just kick this thing. Perfect. Now, what would you expect going into blinker fluid? Blinker fluid's not an actual thing. Is it? I don't know. Setting me up for a fail here, Jess. I'm trying to think. Hello.
Oh no.
You have done a number on that, haven't you?
Yeah, I had to test how it does on mountain range.
Fair. I think the paint job.
Yeah, it came out really nice. Almost went with yellow, but then I was like, you know what? Orange would probably kill with this blue.
Oh yeah, no, that orange pops, so it does.
Yeah, really love the how it works with the underclothes as well.
Jeremy, what is your state ID?
14093.
Okay, I'm glad that I got that right, and that wasn't somebody else. Right, let's just give a quick look at these tires. Even the state of the windows, I think everything's been in the wars.
Yeah, I had to bring it through the ringer and all that.
Yeah, those lug nuts seem tight enough on these. You check your front axle as well.
That might have taken a
Sorry,
hand,
quick.
to be honest.
Yeah. A solid base on this vehicle, you know. I don't think it's got a bouncy suspension, you know.
Not really, but it's also a little front heavy, so I'm pretty sure the front took the most of the bumps.
Yeah. Your wheels all seem balanced enough. No issues with your tire pressure there.
Okay, don't have to replace those yet anyway.
Oh yeah, no, I prefer a good kick test in the tow truck every day, you know, just to make sure. I think I want to be this way, and then it ends at that. Let me just grab some tools here. Let's see. Everything seems to be in good alignment now. There doesn't seem to be any mad issues. Oh God.
Could be worse, I guess.
No, I think you hit something on the way down. I'll dispose of this. You might want to give it a wash later on. Run it through a puddle.
Yeah, muddy roads and bushes and everything like that.
There's an epidemic of rabbits. I'm just going to set that there for now. Well, I'll get rid of that in a minute.
All right.
What's your state ID again, Remy?
14093.
Right, let me get a look at this engine.
Yeah, it's probably still after the BDM refurbish, so usually sucks.
The filter looks fine. Oil looks fine. All your cables are still in a good position. Yeah, no, I think you know, apart from being road rough, I think it's in pretty good nick.
Mm,
There we go. All fixed up, ready to go mountain climbing again.
maybe some other day.
Nice to see you around again, Remy.
Likewise.
Ooh, I like the underglow. It really sets off with the blue as well.
Yeah. Let's see it outside.
So, you know, check belts for stretchiness. Oh, I might have to add that in. What the there's a reasonable explanation for that.
Mm-hmm.
Then it starts and ends with serial killers. Right,
I understand.
Winston has been on one today. If you look up Twinsta, you'll see Ballcock. That's worth a good look.
Oh yeah. Might have a read.
Yeah. You gonna have this in the car show then? Yeah.
Yeah, probably. If I can make it.
Yeah.
I have
No,
a few
that's a
things
really
going on
good.
that day, but
Yeah, I think you'd definitely have a chance at it because that is an unusual color combination, you know, but it works really well together.
yeah, I went with Knight Rider meets Daisy Dukes.
Right, so we're checking belts for stretchiness, you know, wipe down headlights and stuff out there.
He didn't make fire.
See again?
He didn't make fire. Got on his bike. Crashed with a local right there.
Oh, a man crashed into my fucking tow truck and just ran off. Thanks, I didn't see him. He's lucky he's the president. Can't really do much.
Yeah, I get that.
You know, I'm sure the turkey mask does not help with his depth perception.
Probably not.
Oh, I'm going to use the reset the spark plug timers.
But I am hungry. I'm gonna get some food.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Kiki or someone's in there. Yeah, folks.
Hello.
Kenny's blue drink coming soon. Oh, God.
Hey, Remy.
Hello.
Feeling okay?
Little tired, but yeah, I'm fine.
You sound tired.
Mhm. Like a lingering migraine in the back of your head.
Oh, those aren't fun.
Yes, we're going to reset the
It's not
spark
too
plug
bad, but it
timings. That's a
keeps
green.
reminding itself.
Correct.
Reminding itself about it. If you don't think about it, it's not there.
That is a mood, Remy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, not Joss. That definitely says this man knows, you know, he knows what cars are. Definitely.
Jess, how are you?
Oh, I'm good. I'm good.
Nice.
Chilling.
Mhm.
Had a busy kind of morning, so just chilling for a bit. Running
Yeah,
around
okay,
doing
good.
errands.
Mhm.
I like the wee macro
Is the
pad
green goddess going to be vegan, or is it going to have like chicken or something in it?
I've got
because it means that
chicken
when
in
I'm
it,
doing
but I
other
was
things, it'll
thinking
still run
about
the
no, because it's
slash
like
me
a green goddess
adjust the engine tie rods.
dressing chicken salad. So instead of like
Alright,
using
okay.
mayo, I've used the green goddess dressing.
Oh, good. I was just
But we
asking
might-
for the menu is all.
Yeah, we might be able to offer an option, however, that we do like
Okay.
Like we do with
feta.
the
Yeah, chicken
the dino
dino.
nuggies.
Yeah, where we could do like feta instead of chicken salad.
And we know that there's something to do with Remy going on. I think she's been having issues.
Because I like
Guys,
what
I know
some
you are
places
doing
do. Oh, yeah, you need
menu
food.
changes, but I couldn't get a one-on-one, please.
Absolutely. Anything specific?
Nah, dealer's choice.
Let's give you this. And this. And see Eddie Connor.
13345. It's not. So Winston's gone to bed.
I saw there's a transfer in.
Yeah, me and
Straight, so I don't have to.
Timmy managed to meet and chat the other day.
That's good. That's good.
You know, not much is changing, to be fair. It's just
Yeah, it's mostly just like a so someone
Yeah.
can actively make sure it doesn't get shut down by the FIB and shit. Although,
Oh my
Pretty
god,
much.
it's Queequeg.
oh my god, I hate that so much. Although to be fair, T did say he has the power and the desire to just get rid of the FIB's authority to do that kind of thing because they're doing so shit.
Yeah, but what else would they do, Kiki? You know, if not shut down businesses across the state for arbitrary reasons.
Stalk my profile, waiting for my pet license to expire, so they can put a hit out on my dog.
I would like to say they wouldn't do that, but that sounds very much on
but they
par with
did
the
do that.
FIB.
No, Booba 100% did that.
It's fucking insane.
Yeah.
Why would they put a hit on your dog?
Because he's a psychotic piece of shit who used to be my friend. He told Reed from the Diamond Dogs, you know, her pet license is expired. You should go get her dog and take it from her.
What the fuck is wrong with that,
That is
man?
sociopathic.
Mm-hmm. I think I'm gonna add something to this.
Well, if I ever get the opportunity to shoot Strong Rock, I will. That is actually sociopathic. Heck the FIB. Oh, Mars in for a repair. I'm just gonna wait. While we wait, we're gonna add more suggestions. We'll smooth the brake pads. Spark plugs. I'm gonna have one now for fiddling with brake pads. What else have we got here? I know. And it'll be interesting to see if T actually goes through with that. This is why I like the Isla touchpad. Ola, and why I was all like, you should get this thing. It's great. Train the brake lines. We need some generic ones where it's I'll need to put in some funny ones as well. I'm nearly sure this is Mara's car. They all seem to have the same. Is this the Dominator? Your towing efficiency has skyrocketed. To be fair, the most that I use the because I keep all of the way that I write my tow logs. No, you're not doing serious ones. We got to do spoofy ones that are funny. We just need ones that give the option for the person whose car I'm working on to either think Connor's done it right or wrong, if you know what I mean, and they can be all like, "The fuck did you do there?" And then I can be like, "That's fine, that's fine. We'll cable tie it back together." I've got duct tape. I have a little notepad that's got all of my standard ways that I write the tow logs. So I don't do much of the tow logging that way, but your efficiency has been very has been maxed out. What was Mara's surname? So I can charge her for this shit. I don't know who any of these are. Exactly. You just everything can be fixed with cable ties and duct tape. Trust me. I like Corbin's box of disposable. I'm gonna kneel down here and then just see if I can't do a hammer. True. If it's meant to move. I know, that's an annoying thing. I'm gonna have to see if I can't make a lower hammer. These are the emotes that I have for my mechanicking. I know she's taking this through puddles. Look at the state of this undercarriage. What the hell is that? Big magnifying glass. Oh god. Does not look good. I know car engines. I know car engines. Body. What do we do with the body? I couldn't find a clipboard. I need to find a clipboard in the emotes menu. We do the mechanic low, and now we can go with this. Look at that efficiency. I'm pretty sure I've seen people with clipboards, but I don't know now if those are actual just clipboards. I know it sounds stupid, but at the same time. You look at this axle. I do enjoy being able to have them sat underneath the car, just fucking around with it. What would you do under a car though? Is I don't know enough about cars to know anything like this. Just gonna poke at all the wires. That's gonna be fine, guys. That's not gonna snap the instant the car wheel turns. Right, we'll leave them under there while we add some more of these to the while we add some more of these in. This thing's smaller. We are gonna do another game of random emotes that we can find that we can add into the shop repertoire. I should do more of this on the towing. I do get very toe locked where I'm just like, yeah, we're just gonna, I like the clean spray emote as well. It's fun because you can. That could be like you're definitely spraying liberals amount of WD-40. if I was to do this. I select a whole load of these actions. I can. There's more efficient ways of doing this, guys. Liberal. Right, let's see. Let's see if this one works. Didn't quite work. Not the way I wanted it to. We need to duplicate a weight. Right, let's try that. There we go. I might macro some of the slash me's into into some of the emotes. Yeah, Mara.
I am so sorry, Connor. I
No, you're grand. I've just been checking
I
your
was
stuff
yapping.
out. I've recalibrated your turbo. Definitely a turbo in there. I've checked your wheels. All of your lug nuts seem tightened and up. There's no rabbits in it this time. Oh, I do need to get you a door.
Yeah, it is missing one of those. Sorry, let me call you back real quick. Sorry, Sterling was
you're grand.
talking at the same time you were, but yeah, it's been through it a little bit. As you can see.
What were you doing?
What was I doing? I was at the vineyard and I took like a little underpass to get out of there, and it went real quick.
Because Remy was in
Really?
here and her car had been through the wars as well.
Remy, she's around.
She is. Let me just get this all greased up for you.
Well, thank you. Yeah, because I saw her car there, but I haven't seen her or Keel, so.
Right. What's
She's
the
okay, right?
She seemed herself. I know there's been some concerns.
Yeah,
What's your
she
state ID, Mara?
12868. Well, speaking of, she just got back here.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure she was talking to Sydney there. Sorry, just scooch over there so I can get my hand
Oh,
under the hood
my-
knob.
Yeah, you're good, you're good.
Let's see, oil seems all fine. Belts are good and stretchy.
Oh, that's good.
I'll just reset these. I definitely know cars. I know what they are.
The only I definitely don't know cars. The only thing I know is that they make noise and they go fast. Or at
And
least
they definitely go
good ones
fast.
do. Oh,
But
fucking
yeah.
yeah. Thank you so very much. Let me get out of the bay here.
Yeah, no worries.
Parked too close, and that's
You just gotta slide her in, or have it open so you can get in.
real. I mean, usually I like trying to go over the square hole, but I was a little lazy today.
Yeah, that's why I leave this door propped open. It encourages the laziness.
Yeah. Actually, it's honestly kind of smart though. But yeah, thank you.
No worries. Right, we're gonna need to refine some of these memes that we're gonna get for our things. Somebody who actually knows cars, like I'm gonna be totally honest with these guys. I don't own a car IRL because I've got public infrastructure that works, so I have no need to buy a car. I know what a car engine looks like because I've built car engine models. The wee V8 models because they're funny. But outside of that, and reading up on some how boat engines work as part of Connor's backstory, I'm gonna tell you now, for a person that lockpicks cars and tows them all day, I don't know, outside of very obvious, distinct car shapes, any of the cars in the server. I think that car that I'm looking at the minute is a Dominator. I could just about guess that that's a Sugoi, and I think that's because these two cars I am around constantly. Right. Now look at these tire marks. Where are the mops? Exactly. Real and true. Moda, real and true. It definitely says mop and doesn't just say MP. I'm just gonna have him here cleaning the shop. Okay, and I don't know what I did in the relative settings there. All this oil up, man. This shop gets so dirty. Exactly. Someone who knows cars is going to get in and be like, it doesn't start. I like giving people the option to fuck around back while I'm messing around with their cars. Don't get me wrong, I get some people just want to get in, get their repair, and get out. But if I'm fiddling around your car and I haven't charged you, you're not getting your repair until I do my. You're not getting your charge until I at least kick a tire, get underneath your car, spray it down liberally with WD 40. Okay, no, I know you do not put sugar in gas. I'm not an idiot, Moda. Look at all these tire marks. This was one of my favorite things to do when I worked in Go-Go's. It's just of Connor randomly cleaning the place up. And I just think it's funny. Could you imagine driving into the shop and being like, what the fuck is this person at? Or at least that's my thoughts and feelings on it. So I'm trying to model how I play Connor in the shop on the way that Popular Street Performance does their stuff because I always enjoy going there because they're like, you know, oh, this thing's wrong with the car, or you know, make sure you bring it in to get the tire checked on that back left wheel. It's just different chat than the do you need a repair? Yeah. And then no one says anything until you leave. Right, let's put this back in the paint booth. Exactly. He's just got to be doing something. There we go. We'll put that there. He does actually need to eat though, because I forgot I got him food. Right, what emotes can we do? Is it typing? It looks like he's doing something. We'll just type 2, give us something different. Okay, he's doing magic there. From the back, that looks like he's doing something. Hmm. The nice shade of blue. Guys, I gotta do something. We're in this mechanic shop. We can't exactly go anywhere. Random shit that I'm gonna get up to with this guy. What other emotes that... What other emotes do we have available to us that we can use for... We're gonna stand at the back of the shop so we're not looking like quite a freak. We fuck around with emotes. Perfect. We're hidden. Right, adjust tie. Okay, that's not one that we can really use. What does argue get us? Okay. That could be him just arguing with a car bit that's not working. Might be just too aggressive. What does bang bang get us? Okay. Hi sassy. I know what bark does. What does batten get us? Yeah, it's just bird. Yeah, that gets us just a black bag. What does block get us? I've already got blueprint for when we're looking up what a car is. What the hell is boy? That is just a combat point. That is a combat point and a half. Alright, we got that one. And a slightly different bow. Bombing. Oh, okay. This is something we could probably use. The hell's Buzz? You want a scan card get us? Can you get a side view? Let's see. I don't know how to do the... If I do it like this, can I move him? I think if I do this. Sorry, it probably would make better better use. Right, I think if we do that. Let's see what the black bag looked like again. Okay, not quite working the way I wanted to. Let's see. Bum bin. I think I could do something with that. Just clip him into a car or something. Oh, we got a call dog over. Oh, I like that one. Call dog. It kind of looks like he's telling someone to come over and look at something. We can maybe do something with that. Okay, that's just a. What the hell is a car taunt? Okay, Connor, get out of your weird seat. Right, so I like I'll need to make a note of that. Call dog's a good one. What's the checkout 2 look like? Alright, I like checkout 2. It's a wee bit more with Connor because he's got his, his arms crossed. What's chest pain? Oh, that's the one that I see people doing all the time. Okay, that's not a. Oh, okay. Chill, I did not think we would get that. What's a clean pool? Oh god, we got a pool stick? Got a pool stick that we could use? Not for here, but, Yeah, that was definitely a paint me like one of your, what's cloud gazing get us? Why is he doing weird shit with his hands, man? Okay, we're gonna have to take cloud gaze too for the next time he's fucking drunk. Yeah, sorry if this is boring, guys. Okay, you got clown. What's clown 2 get us? I do like the come at me, bro. That's always a fun one. I know coke cut, which is one that I will normally type if I want him to do, something at a desk. What is the CPR one? I like the fact that, it's a slightly bigger one. Let's see. All the dance ones don't really do much for mechanicking. We've got so many dances. What does detective get us? Oh, that is the big magnifying glass. Could we do something with that one? Maybe not. Let's see, what does DJ get us? Okay, DJ 1 might get us something if we're fiddling around a car. He's too much movement in that one, too much movement in that one. That's a lot of movement. Too much movement. What the hell is Doc? Oh god. Let's move on from that one, guys. Let's just get him to face palm. You fall asleep, fight me, finger shocking, finger, fish dance. What the hell's the fish dance? Yeah, that one. What's flowers get us, right? We can probably use that for... We could probably, with our Bluetooth fuel thing, gardens where you get down... Hammer's the... It's one that we can't do low. Let's inspect get us. Okay, I like inspect. We'll grab that as an option as well. What does janitor get us? He just stands there with his broom. Fair. Not doing any of the lap dances. Oh, we could grab a laptop. Which laptop do we want? The gaming laptop? Spreadsheet laptop? Camera laptop? I think the spreadsheet laptop, guys. The spreadsheet ones. Exactly. It has to be the spreadsheet. Isn't that the one laptop 4? No, it's laptop 3. Grab that as an emote to do something with. I love my leaf blower. What the hell's age? Age? Okay. What is lift? We're going for a thumbs out. Okay, that's a... It's too much happiness out of you, Connor. Right, let's get down. So we're not like lolling and stuff out there. I did look at the map one. There's so much movement in that, and his face doesn't actually look down. And the namaste. Is it news that has the notepad? No, it's just got a camera. Let's peek get us. Okay. Let's just do a pickup emote real quick to stop him doing that. I like the fact that you've got prostitute low and high. Pretty sure. I've been through some of these, which is why I know why we're skipping them. Oh, sledgehammer down. Okay, that's too violent. If that was less violent, we could probably get that for a side panel. Okay, he's just getting real close there. Move your ass back over there, mate. There's just so many emotes to go through. see all of those. You get Sharon, all your sets. Spatula doesn't really come into it when you're threatened, warned, weights. What's window shop? All right, that's. We might use window shop for something if we're gonna do a long period of standing and looking at something. But we've got a few. I do like that inspect. The checkout car too, I think's a good one. We'll add a few of those in. No, I don't want that. I need to delete that. But yeah, guys, if any of you want a real cheap virtual Steam Deck, I highly recommend Touchpad or Touch Portal. Sorry, you can run it on like an iPad or your phone or anything out there, but you can just make little macros. Let me just show you this. This is what I'm doing at the minute, adding in my different weights and stuff out there. And then that's why I set them all up. I've got a little window here as well with all of the macros that I use. They're kind of color coded so that I can see them very quickly. These are my mechanicking ones that I'm doing at the minute. As you can see with my WD-41, I can now clean spray and then also have a /me going. Moda has taken this tool and fucking ran with it. Need to move these things down. I bought a version of it, so I've got slightly more stuff than Moda probably does, but at the same time. Hey, Mara.
Hey, testing out Remy's Wolfsbane. I might actually buy it.
Yeah? You just want to get it a tune up before you take it out for a spin?
Oh no, I already took it out for the spin.
Oh,
I crashed it a little bit, so I wanted to top it off.
Let's just have a wee look see here.
I think there's like a couple dents up in the abdomen. I don't know what this is. I don't know what the bike parts are called.
Yes, well, the abdomen here, yeah, a couple of wee scratches. Back wheel just looks like a little bit dirty. You know, we can give that a bit of a clean to tune up. And then, yeah, we'll have a look at the wee, the belt here.
Oh yeah, I appreciate it. Yeah, I wanted to see if it was a bit of a goat at all. Kind of, not really.
Yeah, not a fan.
Maybe not like for mountain climbing, but I mean, it reaches 100. I can maneuver it decently okay. The question is if I want to get this now or if I want to just wait for like something to show up in stock, which they probably never will.
Yeah.
Or like someone to oversell their gargoyle for like 40K or something.
I don't think it's a bad looking bike.
Yeah, I was also gonna just like play around with some colors before I wheel it out too, just to see if I can make it more me, because this is definitely a Remy style bike. Not my kind of look.
Yeah, I really want one
I
of
think
the
it's good.
Cliffies. I think this style of bike is nice, Mara, and I get what you mean. It's very Remy coated, but I want hangers on mine. You know, if I can't have the hangers, I want a
Mhm.
Cliffy.
Yeah. I also really like the Damon Custom. Frankie's bike is. I'm very partial to it, so that bike
You're just very
pretty
partial to
fucking sick.
Frankie.
I would drive one of those. Cliffy, I think they're pretty cool as well.
I hope I got your state ID right there.
You sure did.
Perfect.
It's wormed its way in.
It's getting
12868.
there. No promises that I'll remember it the next time you come in.
Yeah, it's still fresh in there right now. We'll see about that in like a couple hours or tomorrow or something.
Exactly. Make sure all these cables are right. Nothing that can't be fixed with, cable ties and duct tape.
Right? A little bit of elbow grease. Duct tape goes a long way for bikes.
Exactly. Right, there you go. Oh, it did actually
Oh,
change
yeah.
slightly.
Thank you so much. Gonna see what can be done this year.
Yeah, there's not many people around. But yeah, I would highly recommend it. I don't know what your feelings are on it, Mona. I see you say I see that you also bought the wee bit of an upgrade. I think for the price of it, it's stupidly cheap. Given what you can do. Ooh, the baby blue's nice on it. Stand in the corner like a creep.
Oh,
Well, I'm
that's
just
all
gonna
the
check that out.
secondary. Okay, I actually kind of dig this.
I definitely think you can make this very Mara coded. Yeah, I like the fact that it can be across phones and iPads and stuff out there.
Hmm. Okay, how about... Oh, wait a second.
No, that's not quite what I want. You can probably really play around with it because you've got the pearls as well that'll affect the secondaries and the primary. Stand in the corner with his arm across. But yeah, Raspberry, if you're ever looking like a customizable like little Mac
That's
pad
actually
that you
not
can
bad.
use.
This is like how I have my Segoy and Asterope and Rumpo. Just fits right in.
Yeah, you got that consistent look. Yeah, I use it mainly on my phone
What
still,
if
but
I
that's because I
do
just
what I do for the Sultan?
I just add new
And a
pages
few
when I
other
need more
vehicles,
emotes.
though. Let me see that.
I try and categorize them up by, am I mechanicking? Am I doing something else? We're pretty much, slash means you can do like shortcuts as well. So say you have like a whole bunch of keys on your keyboard that you're not using. Ooh,
I'm mixing up
that's an
which one's
interesting
which.
color. Yeah, especially for your doctor and stuff, where
For that
you
to
might
be
have
the
standard things that you
primary.
check, and then it just gives you the, As you saw there, I managed to get one of the emotes to go with like a slash me. I'm sure there's more efficient ways to do it. I brute force a lot of these things. Exactly. So you can do it for hard words to spell and shit out there. I've got a couple for when I interact with the dog as well. Because it just makes it easier. But yeah. And you can
I
get
feel
it to
like if
plug
it wasn't
into
so
OBS as
much of
well,
the
Raspberry.
of the bike, like if the handlebars didn't turn color with the rest of it, I probably would like it better. Hmm.
Yeah, you want a wee bit more granular on that. I think
Also,
that's what
these
you'd need Devolve
rims.
for. You know, getting the rims done and
Yeah.
then, you know.
That's something that I'm noticing there too. Hmm. Hmm. Because if I could, I'd probably get the secondary here like chromed out. I would think.
Because I know Devolve cooked on Gamble's bike back in the day.
Crankies too.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. Devolve's really good at that shit.
Yeah, but Devol's also
Hard to
non-existent,
catch.
so it's yeah. I don't mind this. I kind of almost dig the purple red that I was doing earlier.
And, you know, sometimes you just gotta follow the heart. I don't know if you can rent the other bikes, but I'm sure if you brought a rental
Sadly,
bike up
no.
here. No, you can't rent bikes? Oh, it sucks.
No, there's no way to rent bikes. It's unfortunate.
Because one of the good things is if you do have a rental, you can bring it up to the paint booths and, you know, check out how certain things look on it. Set them here, so we will. That is an uncomfortable way to stand, Connor, but you know, you do you. But yeah, Raspberry, you can take Touch Portal and you can use it for like OBS stuff as well. You know, switching scenes and different things like that. You can macro it into it. Basically, you can macro pretty much anything into it. Especially using virtual keyboard shortcuts and stuff. Because outside of GTA, I use it when I'm doing shit in Photoshop and stuff out there.
Okay. I kind of don't mind this. Kind of.
Mm.
I feel like my colors don't work with this bike the most.
You tried swapping it? Swap the blue where it is and the purple?
Yeah, let me try that.
I have macroed F8 quit, by the way, Jazz. I've also macroed in the UIR because for some reason, and I've also macroed in Mumble. So I can just press it a couple of times if I need to. I was also very lazy and I have macroed in slash, was it C for canceling emotes? I don't use it. very often, but every so often I will, because the mouse button that I use for canceling emotes is actually it also
Hmm.
clears scenes. So sometimes I gotta be a wee bit careful with that. Yeah, I don't know if that's a different blue, but it looks slightly less bright than when you have it on the handlebars.
Yeah, this one's midnight blue.
That blue's different to her hair. I struggle with colors. I can see
Mm.
colors. And I want to put that out there. I'm not
But I
colorblind.
think the
I see
handlebars and
colors.
all that look better when
I
they're
struggle with
dark, kind of. I'm not
shades.
sure. Let me try with the. If I reverse the purple and red that I usually do.
I'm not. I refuse to say Jazz. You can't get me that way.
No.
That's I don't know. Sometimes I'm partial to the big poppy detailing with the frame and the light and everything out there, and then other times it's just a little bit too much.
That's exactly what's happening to me, yeah. Like
Do you
this
want a
is not
statement?
like this is not the worst right here, but with the red, it gave me like almost like toy bike vibes, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it needs to be kind of like just not as bright a red, which you're going to struggle with because I think there's a pearl on that that might be affecting your perception of the colors. Like that's not so bad. That's the same color as your hair.
It is. I could even, do that to I think that blends in a bit better.
Is that a different color, guys? That just looks. Is it? Let me just see.
Hmm. Yeah,
Yeah,
because
no,
I
that's
have
a darker
Spinnaker
color.
purple for the primary, purple for the pearl, and the mariner blue for the secondary. And like purple, blue, pink are usually like what I wear.
Hmm. You always black
Like,
it out
I
fully and then
really,
just play with the pearl on top. That can have some really nice effects.
well, like my kind of thing is I'm trying to keep most of my vehicles kind of uniform. So like all my muscle cars, they look the same in terms of their color palettes. My totally legal sedans, let's say, are all the same color as well. I don't have to stick to it, but it's like something that I don't know, like my brain is happy when I do that. But like I don't mind how this looks, actually.
A little bit of variety is not bad. I get having a color scheme just makes it easier when you go into a fucking park and walk and there's 1,000 cars in there. You know?
Yeah, like I don't mind this bright orange actually.
Yeah, it's a shame that you can't get those rims done. Like
That's
they'd
like what really
have a
throws
big
me off.
influence. You know, if they were white or they match
If I
the
could make the
handlebars.
rims, if the rims could be this color, I feel like I could play around with them a lot.
Hmm. The other thing that I use my touch portal for is Spotify. I'm gonna have to keep tabbing out to do shit. And I'm gonna go see if there's anyone in the car park.
Oh yeah.
From a distance, the wheels on the tow truck are always that fluorescent or green color. It's not really about at the minute. You know, Remy's car, Mara's car. I don't know whose bike that is over there. I don't know whose bike that is. There's definitely people around. Okay, it's gotten worse, guys. Now we got scrap and fix, flywheels, Popular Street, Turbo Max, and Blackbirds. We're never seeing anyone. We just need a mechanic shop over here, and then that's the... Jesus Christ. Right, well, I definitely have more bullshit mechanicking things that I can type in. His is definitely a shift 1 into early shift 2 thing, and then it drops off massively. So when Connor normally gets on duty down in the city to tow, he can go to his for about an hour or two before they're gone. Ballcocks banging coke. That is brilliant. Oh god, what is this David Lance guy doing? Oh look, new items at Go-Go's. I generally thought that said Kinky's iced tea for a second. Oh my god, my brain. It's whatever with the that I and that K sat next to each other. It's just like, okay, it's very Polito. Maybe Yuki is leaving? Why would you sell your trinkets? Exactly, blue drink. This might play into Connor's bit of where he tells people, do you want a blue slushy that tastes like red, a red slushy that tastes like blue, or a green slushy that tastes like yellow? We've added a new flavour.
They're current.
Yep. Hi, Connor. Oh, incredibly.
Hey.
Hello. Need more food?
No, I've come in to look at your drinks. You don't mind?
Ah, okay. You're good. We have drinks at that right there, and we have drinks over here. I think the hot cocoa is about to get changed from a seasonal hot cocoa to a more round hot cocoa.
This works perfectly because now I
David,
can
you
give
have hot
people
chocolate any time of year.
a blue
Can
drink
you?
that tastes like
Yes.
red.
There's no law that says it can only be for winter or Christmas.
Fair enough, I guess.
Stop the gang shootings. #love. It's not shooting when it's children slamming blocks together hoping to play pretend.
The hell?
Is that a reference to the blocks?
Who the fuck tweeted out that first tweet? Fucking John Lennon.
Paul Evans. Why is that name familiar? Oh,
Well,
this
2 weeks
guy.
ago we thought he
Okay,
was
he's
going to be
FIB.
dead.
You thought Paul Evans was gonna die?
No. He tweeted out 2 weeks ago. Maybe dead soon. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Also, I love the inclusion of the blue drink.
So
This will fit very
casual,
well
it's
into my bet.
Your bet?
No, the bit that I do with the slushies, because I keep changing the flavors on yous. The red slushies at the minute taste like blue.
Oh,
The
I
blue
see, I see.
slushies were tasting like red.
Oh my god.
It's chaos.
Okay. Well, right now, so we had Kenny's blue drink for his birthday, and honestly, the blue drink is something he's always wanted on the menu since day one. We just were never able to fit it because we were very limited.
Hmm.
But now we can, because now that everything is, broken apart into their own stations, we can fit a lot of things. In fact, I still think we can fit. We've got all the drinks we can put here. I think we have all the drinks we can put here. Yes. So now we are maxed out on menu items, but we have a lot of it now.
Yeah, no, that's a good choice up here. I think we get
Mm-hmm.
I think a decent number of people coming up just because the menu choice.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and we have so many vegan options that I decided to just break it up into what is and isn't vegan. I was gonna do symbols, but I was like, I don't like how this looks. It's ugly.
Sorry, what's ugly?
How I was about to do the menu is all.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
Fair dues.
I wonder if he thought. I like how. I love how blasé he was. Maybe dead soon. IDK.
Yeah, it sounds like he knew something may or may not be happening with him.
This is the serial killer feller.
No, he's FIB.
FIB.
Mm-hmm.
Who cares then if an FIB person dies? Fuck him.
Oh, I don't care at all.
Bunch of assholes.
They really are.
Yeah, bunch of clock watching fuckers.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Mars still in there, having the crack with her bike. It's a blue drink. Ah, I fell down. Let's see, has there been any movement on my civil case? No. But yes, blue drink. It will play right into my bet. I don't think we're gonna see anyone, guys. I am surprised any has stuck around for 3 hours as I've fucked around with emotes. No, weirds around. Where'd Mara go? $2 in a hog? What the fuck? Well, do you know what? He's got Mara's number now. We've organized our tools. We've washed the floors. We figured out how to do some of the pricing. Somewhat. I'm getting a call. Interesting. Connor speaking.
Oh, hello. Do you do mobile repairs?
Yeah, I can do mobile repairs.
We're pretty close by. We're in the lumberyard.
In the lumberyard? What part of the
Yeah.
lumberyard?
Kind of like the top of it. Our bike broke down.
Yeah, no worries. Do you want to shoot me a ping and I'll be up shortly?
Perfect. Thank you.
No worries. Chat to you. Bye now.
Yeah.
Okay, I've never done a mobile repair, guys. This is going to be an adventure. Yeah, Connor's not stupid. Oh, sorry, buddy.
Sorry, lad.
Hey, guys, I'm going on a mobile repair to the middle of the woods.
Oh,
I
okay.
don't know.
If I'm not
the
back in,
middle
like,
of the wood? How?
Yeah.
How about I go with you?
On it.
Well, nah, it's like up by the lumberyard. It's a bike.
I don't know.
Well, if I'm not,
It's
if I
even
don't,
worse.
that's just a
I'm
known
gonna
murder
go
spot.
with you.
Okay.
I'm like equally
Yeah.
just torn on all three of them.
Well, I was gonna say if I'm not back in 20 minutes, you know.
I think it's easier for to just not go alone.
Right, let me get the vehicle. I think I just need to have the van somewhere close.
Nice.
Oh god, that was violent. Did you see the blood come out of him? Yeah, very soft-spoken individual, which is why I was like, I'm just gonna tell Kiki before I leave.
Yeah, no, I'll come. I'll have my gun on my lap.
Perfect. You know, serial killers, they hit this one simple trick. When two people turn up.
When two people turn up and one has a gun.
Oh, it's my favorite thing.
Yeah, I actually got attacked by a serial killer at the lumberyard once, and hilariously, I was found because of another one ratting him out.
Oh god.
Veronica was being tormented by this guy, and I'm very good at not getting caught. The only way he caught me was because I was busy putting up signage at my business, and behind me I heard Miss Pendragon, and I was like, huh? What? And then, oh, there's a gun. And he even goes, you're a very difficult individual to find. And I went, yeah, I pride myself on it, motherfucker. So then he took me to the lumberyard, and we went into a building there. Nice. Went to a building there.
That was intentional.
And there was a motorbike, and he goes, that's not mine. I don't know why that's there, but whatever. So then, you know, he's got me at knife point. He's doing his little villain monologue bit. And the owner of the bike shows up. Oh,
Is this very solid?
Yes,
God
you have to
damn
go
it.
around it.
I don't
Luckily, you can do that on the left here.
Van seems like it would tip.
But are they on the railroad tracks, or are they up behind
It
here?
said they're at the very top.
Oh, okay. Oh, there they are. Oh, wait, is that Thea? Oh, I
Where
think
are
it's
they?
Thea. That's Thea and Petra. The left.
Oh, I see them
I think they're geocaching.
there.
Oh my
Hey,
gosh,
folks.
hi! I'm so glad I don't have to shoot any of you.
Sorry about this.
No, it's okay.
This is probably about as close as you can get.
What?
Oh, sorry,
It's
Kiki.
the literal worst spot to be.
Yeah,
Watch
it's
yourself
really
there.
like I'm doing a
I'm sorry.
mobile repair at the lumberyard, and I went, okay, I'm going with you.
I hope that's close enough.
Yeah, it should be fine. I think, maybe. It's not, but I don't really care. Let's see.
Are you sure?
Yeah. What's your state ID?
13049.
Right, I get this a tune up now, and then I'll send you just a slight additional charge. Just bounce it once too often off one of these pillars.
I didn't even see it hit anything. Just kind of broke down.
Probably the fairies. They are up here doing shenanigans because there's a murder kitty around here, and I think they find it funny when people get chased.
The rascals.
I think there's a fairy jarrig around here. Slightly more malicious than other fairies. Let's just get you charged up for the other one. And there you go. Perfect.
Thank you so much.
Well, you should be all mobile now. Yeah, I was going to risk it for the biscuit. You know, what could have gone wrong at the lumberyard on my own?
What could have gone wrong at the lumberyard?
What could have
Well,
gone
luckily it
wrong?
was Thea and Patra. That's why I was like, I'm so glad I don't have to shoot you.
Yeah, no, that's valid.
Yeah.
To be honest, when it comes down to it, I'm more likely to end up hurting myself than hurting someone else.
That's so funny. I love you guys. Bye.
Stay safe.
If you go to the left, that path is completely unblocked.
Perfect.
High security at the lumberyard.
Why is one of the paths blocked, you know?
Well, so the whole thing for a little while was walled off for construction, and then one day all the walls came down, and we couldn't find anything different. And then we were told, oh, that's because they weren't supposed to come down, and somebody very hurriedly put up fences, but only there.
Interesting.
Yeah. But anyway, so the guy shows up for his bike, gets told he should leave. And I went, oh, hi there, sir. My name's Kiki Pendragon. It's so nice to meet you. Have a good day. And he leaves. You know, he continues to monologue at me after the guy with the bike leaves. And I tell him, I really think this is a bad idea. If you want to keep doing your little shtick here, I was not the target. And he goes, what are you going to do about it? I was like, it's really not about me. It's about, you know, my family, you know, thinking about my dad, my brother, Winston. Like, they're the ones that are going to murder you. And sure enough, he was caught within 10 minutes because the guy who had been there called the cops and said, hey, there's a girl named Kiki being held at gunpoint at the lumberyard.
Jesus.
And then I learned months later that he was also a would-be serial killer. I think he was just upset that his spot was taken.
That's funny. It's like, you can't be murdering there. That's where I murder.
This is where I do the murders. How dare you?
Exactly.
It was so funny how everything worked out.
No, I appreciate you coming with me.
Yeah, of course.
Foiled, guys. We were foiled. You know, we could have got murdered at the lumberyard there.
Say noon Eastern, maybe a little like 1 p.m. Eastern, and usually I'm around until nobody else is. It
Amazing.
sometimes is like 6 Easterns, even later sometimes. So yeah.
Yeah, I will put my feelers out. I think that would be fine. I just want to make sure to cover the base, and then I will follow up with you probably either today or tomorrow.
Oh hell yeah. I bumped into Timmy as well and told him
You
that
did?
I've been.
I'm
I heard he was
absolutely
around.
flabbergasted. What?
Yeah, he was just chilling. I didn't recognize. I was like, "Oh my god! Like, do you need help with anything?" And then I saw he had a cut on. I was like, "Oh,
The
Oh
hell is
yeah,
up?
yeah,
you are
prospected a little while
Palatonian."
ago.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, and then he's like, "Yeah, I own the place." So we chatted up a bit, and I told him that I've been living here for a while, that I know pretty much everyone pretty decently well. If they're hiring, I'd be down to work at Gaybay as well, since I technically am a mechanic.
Would love that also.
Yeah, and really the same kind of availability. So here's hoping I hear back from someone at some point.
Yeah, I'm
Ooh,
sure
slightly
that
different
we would be more
perspective.
than happy to bring you on. I just want to make sure I am following chain of command and procedures.
Yeah, exactly. And I mean, if they say no, like it's it's whatevs. It's not a big deal. But yeah.
No, I don't think it would be a no.
I think Mara's
Honestly,
looking a
you're
job
great. You're
to start
personable.
that
Everybody knows
hangy
you. You're smart, cookie. I don't think
process.
anybody would have any opposition.
Hell fucking yeah.
Hell fucking
And
yeah.
I am around.
Yeah, we love that. And sometimes when you're just vibing, it's like people know this place is open. They're coming by.
Yeah, they'll come all the way from Vespucci.
Yeah, I've noticed that. Like even people like Camden would come all the way up here just to chill, and he's from Mirror Park, so
I think he was up here originally, and then he found his footing in Mirror Park.
oh.
Mm-hmm. But a lot of us also still check up on him and stuff, especially because of the little blue duck thing. So
that reminds me, I should check on him
he told
right
me
now.
about that.
Yeah, I saw him at Ramathon. He was vibing. He's been thinking about temporarily like wearing a wig and stuff, but Pilot's been telling him, no, that's letting them win. And I'm like, I don't really
Pilot's
think that's letting them win. It's you having some peace of mind for like a week or two.
But Thomas!
Oh. I think she has Ping Thomas or Ping Thomas.
Her Thomas sense kicked off.
Her Thomas senses were tingling.
Yep, that's right.
That's so funny.
I love that.
Also, when I
since
saw the
Thomas is
transfer, I
here.
love how it was like Timmy was super formal, and then you were just like, "Yeah, okay."
Yeah.
It's almost as funny as Did you see when Sean took over More Designs?
No.
Let me find it. Here we go.
Hello.
Business transfer, More Designs. Hi. Eat some food?
Yeah, I was thinking I could pick some salt oils here.
Oh, okay.
Let's have a look at this.
Ooh, I'll be right back.
Shorty, I'm trying to be in your business. Oh my god. What are these text messages? Those text messages on that transfer's a trip.
Which one? I wasn't paying attention.
Oh, the More Designs business transfer.
Oh,
If you want to look up 48922. What's happening in the impound logs, guys?
Hmm.
Nothing. Nothing for like 2 hours. We might call it there. Or we get any more like strange ones in the woods?
My brother told me about you and what happened. Thank you for being so cool. Because when he told me what happened, I went, "Oh, Jesus Christ!"
Yeah, I didn't.
Yeah, I was like, "Oh fuck." He went a little off the deep end today, but in the funniest way. If you look up bald cock, you'll see.
Oh, brother.
He finally hit his limit with the cringe serial killer stuff, so he made his own serial killer persona to make fun of all the others.
Literally every night there's some cringe serial killer posting just stupid dark stuff.
The
on
last one was a picture of the dream view while we were all sleeping, telling us to run. That was his limit. That was his final. Yeah, so he made bald cock at very edgy. It's a bunch of Shakespearean style poetry with pictures of places. And each post starts with a letter of his name, which I did not realize. And then he has a bunch of cassette tapes that play a recording backwards that you can also play forwards if you figure out how to collect them all.
Huh.
And it's just so good. It's just him running around in a fucking uncooked chicken hat.
Oh my goodness.
Yep.
It's sinister as all hell as a persona. I'm
Mad.
gonna
It's
put it
so
out there.
funny. He wants to do a face reveal with reels, but he paid for reels today, and so he won't have access to them until tomorrow.
It's not such a Winston thing to do.
He went all out doing it for the bit. He's probably gonna keep the bit, like keep the persona for a little while, because it's funny. He's like, maybe I'll do crime in it.
I was gonna say, at this point, he might as well just actually target the actual serial killers using the persona or something like that.
It's very fun. Oh, well, one of them gets named.
He just keeps repeating it.
I saw like a void palette. There's like the dark and stuff like that.
Yeah, it was originally called Darkness until he changed it to Baldcock, revealing who Baldcock was.
Maybe Fear as the dark. Actually, I can't remember. It's like actually.
Oh, Fear the
they're
Dark.
all-
Yeah, that's her
they're,
account.
They're
That's always been
all
her account.
they're all copies of each other. It feels like they're all following the same
Well,
template.
Fear is the main one, and then the We Are Artists
Sammy doing
slash
the
Void
Lord's work.
palette.
Yes, that one. Oh, it's the same.
Those two are the same. I think they changed their account, or maybe they lost the phone IDK. But it's the same person. Yeah. They're trying to claim that they're the brother or something, but kind of weird that they only showed up after she went to prison. But
That's
also,
a good tea.
they keep taunting, "Do you have the right
He's
one?"
parked on the
But,
curb.
like, we've not had any dead bodies since then, so
Oh, they're,
yeah,
they're
I'm
trying to
pretty...
act like Fair isn't the actual. Killer
Yeah,
or something?
it's too, and I knew that was going to happen because I was like, oh great, she's in prison. How long till her partner shows up to say it was me and completely undermine and discredit everything?
Yeah, Captain.
Well, I don't know so much. This guy was new to the city, and I took his tow truck to do this. But what do you do? Have you heard anything? I keep hearing rumors, and I don't know if it's just wishful thinking or not. If there's any sort of better lockpicks out there, or some training or whatever that you can do.
I haven't heard anything, Sammy, but I'll keep my ear to the ground.
Aye, fair enough. Like I said, I think it's just people hoping. You know how people they get all excited about things, but
Yeah,
That's,
maybe they're wearing gloves and their hands just didn't get as sweaty one day,
Oh, that's exactly it. That's the thing. They get that way. But you know, I only bring it up because this poor vessel's unfortunately it's locked and I hate it.
The only way to get into them is to Slim Jim them or to have a stupid cop that, doesn't lock their vessels.
Which happens quite a bit actually. You know what? I took one of these once and it had a lot of space in the back, so I used it to rub a house with, fill it up with that and everything. It was quite handy. But no, I don't have a Slim Jim, unfortunately. All right, well, no worries then.
Yeah, if I hear anything, Captain, I'll let you know.
Aye, that's perfect. I take care.
Cheers night. Bye. Ooh, interesting. I will actually put the ear to the ground on that.
Wow. All right.
Yes, yes, it's great. It's a whole thing.
I love doing stuff.
This is how you do burner accounts. This is funny. The best part was that people were taking it seriously at first. And then they were like, wait a second. Oh no, I see what's happening here.
I mean, in all fairness, it sometimes seems like it's so bad, there's no way these people could actually be serious, but they are.
Yeah.
So you never know what to expect with that.
Yeah. There were some accounts that were like, wait, is this satire or is this real? I actually can't tell. I want to say it's satire. Oh, hi.
Hello.
Yeah, Frankie.
We're just filling Fia in on what she missed. Have you heard about our Lord and Savior Baldcock?
Our what now?
Yep.
Someone made a church. Someone made a Church of Baldcock account. So I guess he's our Lord and Savior now.
Who?
It's a serial killer in a little red Valentine suit. But he has his gay flippy floppies. So even when he's murdering people, we still know he's an ally.
Nice.
Good.
Couldn't be forgetting that.
I pointed that out when I was like, I love that you're wearing rainbow flip-flops. And he was like, yeah, they need to know I'm still an ally, even if I'm killing people. This is a dumb motherfucker.
Okay.
Yep.
Is this... Okay.
It's a whole thing.
It's a whole thing. Okay.
So funny. It's a whole thing.
I'm going
I was
for
just feeling
Twinstead
Fia
because
in
I
on it.
assume that's where I should be going.
Oh, yeah. Look up Baldcock.
Yep. Okay.
2 words. I love that the selfie reveal was in front of a Walker logistics sign. Just that very edgy. I fucking can't. If that wasn't enough, I loved the before he changed his name
The
from
Walker
Darkness to
Logistics.
Baldcock. There was one post where he says, "I am Darkness, see handle."
Yeah, I think I might have seen the beginning when it was darkness and I
Yes,
checked out,
yes.
but then I looked and I saw the very edge and I'm like, okay,
Yes.
this has to be a parody.
Ants beneath my leg ends, not feet, leg ends.
What the?
Honestly, the first post alone goes, "For thy do not love thee, and I am now upsetty about that." Behold my vengeance, a vast witness, visualize eye viewing. I shall take apart your mental. I can't.
My favorite one is picture for engagement.
Picture for engagement was so fucking funny.
I know that's a bit.
Then he
It's
just started
just-
drawing cocks everywhere.
The picture for engagement.
Where
That's
it is dark and full of terrors. Okay, Winston, I know you've never seen Game of Thrones, but how are you making this reference so perfect? The suffocation, no breathing.
Oh my god. Okay, the chicken mask though.
Chicken math.
I hate it.
It's
so
so
funny, though.
disturbed, isn't it? Though it's so
Your
disturbed.
final breath utters my name. It's so good. It's so funny. I love the.
I can't figure out how to interact with all his cassette tapes.
If you actually like look underneath the pair of pictures, you should be able to play all the tapes at once. And don't do what I did. I was an idiot, and I didn't actually look at what was above the password bit, where it was a bunch of letters that needed to be decoded, because my brain just made that password, and I didn't bother to register the fact that it was.
Wow.
Right, I'm gonna leave you to your ballcock enjoyment, and I will probably see
Oh,
you tomorrow.
thank you so much. All right, you have a good night.
Have a good
Good
night,
night,
Connor.
guys.
And you never know when the cock may pounce.
Okay, that to be the last thing that we hear out of Kiki is wild. We gotta go put our thingy away. We've got to go put the bike away. So there's still options for someone to, you know, murder us before we get to the motel. No one can say that Connor hasn't been working Gaybay. No, I'm leaving the car keys in there. I don't need all of these speedo keys. Right. Alright, Amelia. Done fixing for the day. I'll take down the Gaybay. We're gonna get our bicycle and return it. No, we also need to take that down as well. Yes, I think this has been a productive day of just talking shite with you guys, chilling in the shop. I know it's something slightly different, and as non-engaging as towing is, I think the shop might be even less interactions with people, and you just got to deal with my ramblings. But hopefully you have enjoyed that at least. We've got some new fun emotes, and that I'm adding into the repertoire. But yes, we have many new phrases that we can now use that are totally legitimate phrases and make complete and utter sense and are definitely how engines work and how cars work. Oh, we gotta go back and get the cut as well. Who is that? That is a personal vehicle, I'm near enough sure. We drop this bike back off. See if we can't return it. And then we do need to run back to Gaybay because I just realised that Connor left his cut there. What are you sussing, Jazz? What are you sussing? Well, the personal car? Yeah, no, that looked very much like a personal, a personal car, just given how it drove through the local. I don't know whose it might be. Could be someone going to open the emissary. Which is why we're gonna go back this way and see if it's still there. Yeah, that's someone parked up. It's Ivy. It's Ivy. Opening the emissary. Is there a sink around here? Normally there's a sink in mechanic shops. That's a door, Connor. Idiot. Right, there's no sinks, so we're going to take off our gloves and put on new ones. Right, you've seen the struggle bus there. And put those there. Then we'll pick this up. Get our cut back on. And we're away. Interesting. It has been a very slow day in Paleto in terms of like, there's no real cop chases that came through. Or anything out there. Like, I didn't hear any engines. I still have that repair kit on me. And I'll throw it into the shop car tomorrow. Sorry guys, I'm starting to think I've changed his walk. The run looks different. But yeah. Let's get changed. Right, let's get you just pushed over a little bit. You make space in the bed, okay? That's a jump over him, why don't you? Alright. Like I say, thanks very much for hanging out. Hopefully you find it a little bit fun, a little bit different. We'll probably be doing more chilling at the shop kind of streams, especially while Connor starts to try and find his feet a little bit. But seeing as there is a few E's here, we can throw E's over. Let's see who's about. I'm going to throw you to Merp because Merp's doing random cop things. And goodness knows what random cop things that she's getting up to. She plays Dallas. You've probably seen before. And again, thanks very much for chilling with me. Hope you've enjoyed it, and I'll be around again tomorrow. Good night, guys.